Welcome back.
We skipped a week.
To this one, only heard a little. That's Austin, and I'm Katie.
Yeah, I been a little under the weather.
He had the plague for a full 8 days.
And it's still riding.
We're on day 8.
I'll be over the weather soon.
Yes. Over the rainbow, over the weather. Here we go. This week we watched
Pixel Perfect. We were not going to watch this. We were against it.
Austin sampled it and was like, never mind, we're watching it.
In a sick haze.
Yeah, he was like, it might be good.
And before I knew it, 20 minutes had passed and got on the phone, text style. And I was
the
like,
texting machine.
I was like, we're doing Pixel Perfect. It rocks.
So, I didn't really remember this one. What year did it come out? 2004?
Yes, it was 2004.
Okay, good. Cool. It was very 2004 aesthetic, I would say.
It was. It really was.
What was the last one? Oh, 99.
Yeah, last one was 99. And it was also Future. We have Future Month.
It seems like January has lasted both no time and also all of the whole time. So much time.
It kind of does.
January 2020 was a time warp.
Yep.
But I'm excited for February for the sequel to Blue Month 2.
Leap Day.
Leap Day.
Woo.
Twilight. We get into that. I'm going to deep dive.
Love Month.
Love Month.
I don't know. Hopefully it snows so we can have Winter Month.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Like,
yeah.
Usually if it doesn't snow in January.
Because Christmas was quick.
It was. And it was warm. Warm and quick.
Also, I'm just thankful that podcasts don't see you.
Yeah. Not a visual
I'm wearing
medium.
an ensemble right now.
Lovely.
But you know, when you're sick, you just... Being
Look
upright
unique.
is a plus.
But we start this movie
Yes,
with...
there we start.
What?
There we start.
There we start. Upon the digital cat. What was his name?
Beta.
Beta.
Okay, get ready. We're with Ricky Ullman, who is
Oh my god, okay.
also Phil of the Future.
I called him a lot of names. in my
Who is
notes.
also Roscoe in this movie.
Yeah. I was calling him Phil for a while, and then I finally was like, what is his name?
So
I
we
didn't
could call
know
him
anybody's fucking name.
Oh, it took us a while. And then I learned
Rachel,
too.
right?
Yeah, she was one of the band members. Sam, who's what used to be the main band member, and then Loretta clearly is the hologram.
Dad and D-Fib. Those are the only names.
D-Fib.
I don't know, it's not stage name.
No.
D-Fib.
Music producer.
Yes. Former artiste formerly known as D-Fib. Anyway.
Trailing off. We're with Roscoe, Phil the Future, Ricky Ullman. He's computing.
He is.
Video chatting.
Yeah, he's video chatting on the best quality webcam of then and also now.
And also now. Better than the front cam on my iPhone.
Yeah. That is not what webcams were like back then. It was like a pixelated thing that froze every second. Every frame was like, we're freezing.
Yeah, I definitely heard that. I did.
Got it. What'd you say? So hologram cat can change color, and it's like, he's like, look at my customizable cat that I made, and his dad's like, I don't care. And it tries to go outside and dissolves immediately.
Yep. And the dad's like, see, my shit ain't a toy.
Don't use my hologram machine. I'm not going to use it. Also, you don't use it.
There's a bird nest that reappears a lot in this movie, and I thought, I literally wrote down, like, something's going to come of this.
Nothing did.
Nothing came of it.
Nothing happened to the bird's nest.
Were there, like, birds in the end flying around or something? Was that, like, a symbolic bird growing?
No.
Because they were bigger the second time we saw them than the first, right?
Yeah, but I thought we were going to see them, like, grown up and leaving the nest, but that didn't happen.
But you said that Beta jumped out and evaporated.
Yeah. Holograms can't go outside. We're establishing that immediately.
Now we're at a teen club.
Yes.
These weren't.
He rolls up in his Honda Element to
Honda Element.
an all-ages teen club.
They weren't real to us.
No.
Because they didn't exist anyway.
I heard about them in other places, but I didn't, like nearby-ish places, but I never had any inclination to go.
Nah.
And also did not go, so.
I wouldn't have been allowed to go.
I don't
You would
know.
have been allowed to go.
I probably would have been allowed to go.
They're a sweet-ass band.
Took us to concerts. Yeah, they...
Called the Zeta Bites.
He's the main groupie of a lesbian indie band.
Yep, pretty much.
He's just literally like their groupie. Like, he doesn't...
He becomes the lead singer.
He kind of does,
pretty much. But right
at
now,
the
he's a
beginning
roadie.
and end, he's just a fan.
They're trying to get a gig at the teen club.
Yes, and they're called the Zeta Bites. Did we say that?
Yep, I said it.
Oh, shit.
Mid-sentence for you, though, so you didn't probably hear it. And the club owner's like, you suck.
Yeah, British Gary Busey, who kind of also looks like off-brand Bill Nye. He looks like a lot of...
No,
yes,
he doesn't.
Like chubby,
Bill Nye looks like
wider.
Fabio compared to him.
I love Bill Nye. But this guy doesn't. Anyway, British Gary Busey tells her to dance, and he's like, no thanks, I hate it. Bye.
And bands aren't about singing anymore.
Please leave. You don't have any stage presence.
Bye. We're about image here.
Also, I was like, who is singing this? Because they clearly are not singing, but it seems like we waited till we actually watched the credits this time, which we don't often do. But we waited till the credits rolled, and it says the Zeta Bites performed the songs. So I guess
was shook. They had her record it, they super warped it, and then they made her sing over it.
Yes.
But in this moment, Zeta Bites are out and Moist Towlette is in.
Yeah, they're a synchronized dancing girl group, and they win the day because they're in sync.
They remind me of that band that was like, man, me, what a man, me.
No, I don't know what that is.
I sung a song earlier, and Katie didn't know, and then fucking knew. And I didn't even know the lyrics.
The lyrics he sang were something, something, something. And I was just like, I don't know.
And then suddenly, it flooded back to you.
I did. But I don't know what song you're talking about now.
But band sucks ass, and so now we're in Sam's bedroom.
They're really not that bad. She's
really not that great.
Is standing, but I mean that's what Lorde does now. But this was before. We're coming off of boy bands.
Yeah. But we're
Spice
at Sam's
Girls,
house.
We're doing some high kicks. Okay, sorry, we're at Sam's house.
We're at Sam's house now. We're at Sam's club.
She's upset, and she goes to her room.
She shouldn't be upset.
She has 2 Avril Lavigne posters.
And a plush book cover for her TV.
Yeah, her TV seems to be encased in like a stuffed animal or something.
And it might have been her computer because she ended up having a TV in a different location later. But she has a lamp made out of like paper with the bulb touching the paper. It's not good.
It was flower shaped. There's a lot of very 2000s. She had an inflatable chair. Like I said, 2 Avril Lavigne posters. So you know she loves to rock out.
We had to figure out how to do rock hands because we're geriatric.
We're like, this is the love symbol? Wait, no. Thumb included.
Wait, this is for surfers. Okay. I did it wrong.
But
Ricky goes in her room.
She flings onto her daybed, and Ricky, yes.
You write great songs, honey, but it's time for somebody else to sing them.
Yeah.
We're not going to replace you. We're just going to add to you.
Addition to the band, not replacement.
He's just putting butter on her, basically. He's trying to butter her right up.
Yes. Did he already design her? No.
No, but she takes it so fucking well. She's like, you know what? Yeah, the band does need someone that can sing and dance.
Yes. She has a daybed also. That seems very of the time. Do people still have daybeds? I always liked daybeds, but I never had one.
I bought my bed on Amazon. It's a night bed.
Well. Got me there.
And this movie, I know we always think, this movie's so jumpy. This one, though,
so jumpy.
You best keep up. Because Roscoe and his dad are eating now. And
we're at home. He's eating.
They're having a moment. It's so gushy. Dad to son to Bluetooth. The dad's ignoring him. It's not real.
The dad was on his Bluetooth the whole time.
Yeah.
It's my mom. She loves her Bluetooth.
She loves Tooth Blue.
Okay, now he's at his computer. We jumped again. He's at the computer talking to Beta the hologram cat, and he got a brain blast all of a sudden. He's putting pop singer CDs into the computer.
Michelle, the pop singer Michelle.
2 of them were named Michelle, but they seemed to be different people.
Was she the Tiffany of 2004?
I don't think you were supposed to read the CDs.
That's true.
We accidentally did.
Speaking of Tiffany, I recommend a documentary. Look it up.
Oh my God, what's it called? I Think We're Alone Now?
I Think We're Alone Now.
It's a good but unsettling documentary.
I think she's not alone now.
Oh, she's never alone. Okay, anyway. Those people are very sick and it's very sad. But anyway.
So we got the Michelle CDs going.
The band is auditioning singers and everyone's pretty terrible.
Oh, yeah. The next day we're at the rehearsal audition.
Oh, God. Yeah. It's the next day.
A girl with many feelings comes in.
Oh, she's
I'm
rapping.
assuming her poetry singing is called a bad school lunch. Is that what it was?
Library card.
My life is like fucking lunch.
I had a grilled cheese that I also fucking burnt.
Great.
Yeah, I had one side perfect.
Everyone
blackened.
Everyone that's trying out sucks.
Everyone sucks. I don't want to say they suck. But
they all suck. And then a girl dressed in all white with ramen noodles comes right up the stairs.
All of a sudden, when Ricky gets on his tiny laptop, a girl comes up the stairs with ramen noodle hair and all white.
Did I say with ramen noodles?
Yes.
Ramen noodles, hairs.
Ramen's noodles, hairs, yes.
She's provocatively dancing.
Yes, he's like controlling her. So I guess he's making her dance. But he's probably like, how do girls dance? This is how.
Or he just like has a joystick and is like whipping it.
Maybe.
Around.
But she's like, do you know the song? Play it. And the band all sounds great together. And they're like, oh my God, we found our singer. And they try to touch her. And oh my God, she's a hologram. They can't touch her.
And her name is Loretta Modern.
Phil of the future explains his dad had the technology, but she can't go outside because holograms can only exist indoors because of echolocation.
Yeah.
And they can customize her look and her eye color and everything. But oh no, Dad's home now. And if he finds out about Loretta, he's going to delete her. So they have to distract him with a car alarm.
Oh my God, they popped the trunk and kept setting off the car alarm. Being a techie would be handy.
I mean, I wish I knew how to
buy
code.
yourself a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I mean, they just had a extra key fob, I think.
Oh.
I mean,
it really pays off to have a spare key.
Another one of those.
I haven't had one of those since 2002.
But he says, as long as no one tries to touch her, they'll be fine. She can perform. No one will know she's a hologram. But I don't know why they have to keep her a total secret. I was like, I wrote in my notes that I'd make that my gimmick, but later that's kind of when he happened.
But they fling her into the hologram little storage cell pod.
Yeah, he downloads
and it
her into
switches over
Pringles tube.
From empty to full, like when you're in a porta potty.
God,
and you slide it from vacant to occupied. So it was like that.
The technology, I love seeing what they think is futuristic.
Yep.
Because now it would just be like...
It would just be a nothing.
It'd be a nothing. It'd be in the cloud.
Yeah, it would be in the cloud.
She's in the cloud. She's fine.
Oh, she would have loved being in the clouds. I just want to feel the rain.
Oh my God.
Wow.
She should have just looked up some digital rain. I don't know. Later in his room, he's ignoring Sam's call and rebuilding Loretta's arm, and Dad comes in.
Yeah.
And he suggests that they work on it together because he just sees the arm. He doesn't see Loretta because she hides. Mm-hmm. And Roscoe spazzes out and he's like, no, Dad. But he could have just been like, I'm tired. I don't know.
Yes.
Sorry, Dad. Maybe tomorrow. But he's really weird about it.
It's his dad's software.
Also
I'd be like, this is my software.
Yeah.
Get out.
I'm trying to bond. You always want me to bond with you. I'm trying. You're tell me to leave. But
now we're at school.
Now we jump to school and he's tutoring.
We're with Roscoe and
Max?
Sam?
I know Max's name.
Who's Max?
He's tutoring Max and then Sam arrives.
Oh, he's Oh,
that's just to introduce
scumbag.
The scumbag, I guess.
Okay.
For 1 second, who's fully not really that important.
He wasn't that important.
But he sees Sam, so he runs off to catch up with her.
Yeah.
And he reveals
the infectious measles can't come anymore.
They got sick.
So now it's the Zeta Bites.
They're performing at the school's dance.
Wow.
And now we're at the dance. Everyone's booing them at first because they're sad that infectious measles isn't there, but then they love them immediately.
I mean, I would have been pissed if they weren't there too.
I mean, infectious measles versus Zeta Bites. Who even are they?
Right.
I've never even heard of them.
My favorite part of all the performances is Loretta's flips.
Yes.
She has the best flips.
I also love that she doesn't have any sort of microphone.
She never has a microphone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sam is clearly jealous of the hologram.
She's bumped
already.
to shit.
She's bumped to shit again. She should be jealous though because already the guy is taking pictures of the hologram and he's all obsessed with her and stuff. But he's just doing studies. Roscoe.
Is it for I thought it was for maybe an album cover. Is it for studies? An album?
I don't know.
I don't know why he's doing that.
Just getting some infos.
But he realizes that you can't see her normally in photos. She looks
like the Ring.
She looks like the Ring. Oh my God.
She's starting to have an existential crisis because she's like, am I real? And he's like, no.
And we see the birds outside again. I'm like, it's times a charm. It's definitely a bird thing now.
He was rebuilding her arm earlier because she reached out to touch the birds. Forgot to mention that.
And we just keep seeing the birds. And it never...
Recurring theme.
Came back around.
But doesn't recur further.
You know that Justin Timberlake song, What Goes Around?
Comes around.
Comes all the way back around? It fucking didn't.
No. The next day at school, Max, a boy whose mom seems to be Roscoe's dad's boss.
Yep, Roscoe's dad's boss. Mm-hmm.
He says, set me up with Loretta. P.S. My mom might cancel your dad's project. But set me up with Loretta and I'll tell her not to.
So then Roscoe's like, I got you. And he's like... Sam, you want to go on a date with me? She was so stoked. She looked so happy. And then he's like, yeah, it's a double date. Just my dad's boss's kid and Loretta and me and also, you casually. And, I'm Loretta, so I'll be...
I can't go as a third wheel, so I need you. At no point so far and also throughout the movie does Roscoe indicate that he's romantically interested in Sam.
Not at all.
She's very much like, why aren't you picking up my sister? signals.
A lot. And he doesn't pick up those, why aren't you picking up my signals? You're not picking up signals.
Because he's also not interested. He might be asexual.
He might be.
And she's just really pressuring him, and it's uncool. And she never at any point communicates to him, like, I have feelings, and you are hurting them. Like, she could have done that. I hope that kids in 2020 are allowed to have feelings and communicate.
We'll never know.
Who could know? But, yeah. Anyway.
Now we're on the date.
We're on the date.
Sam's in hell.
It's awkward.
It's so weird.
Roscoe is neglecting Sam due to controlling Loretta. And
Nate just wants to touch Loretta's hands.
Yeah, she sometimes can think and react for herself, but also sometimes can't at all, and he has to quickly Google things for her to know.
I do not understand. Oh yeah, when she lives in Antarctica, she has to learn all about that. Huh.
But then she's doing yeah, you have a lot of interest in Antarctica.
But Ricky's dad's called, and he's pissed because Ricky changed his hologram software data, or
his holographic protocol.
Clearly, I'm a holographic
expert.
And when Roscoe gets up to go have the conversation with his dad, he knocks over Loretta's little hologram canister.
Her little Pringles can.
And her feet start melting. Her lips
extend off of her face.
They extend like a foot.
And then she gets 3 sets of
them.
Her
hand grows an ear.
There's lots happening.
Roscoe sees it from the corner and flings over, sends her back into the capsule, makes her reappear
elsewhere.
And she's across the restaurant sitting with an old couple, and her date's like,
what's happening?
You gonna come back over here?
Yeah. So
the date ends. And Roscoe's like, Sam, can you keep Loretta?
I don't know why he wanted her to take her.
He said make her into a real human.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like, humanize her. Hang out with her, teach her everything, play some catchers.
She has the 2004 internet. She's fine.
Yeah, right.
But she reluctantly takes her home with her, and then for some reason she's activated her. I guess it's because she's going to teach her, but she seems to hate her. But they're fighting the next day when Roscoe arrives, and Sam tells Loretta she's not real, and Loretta calls her fat.
Right? You might know everything, but you've never experienced shit. You know that bicycle you know everything about? I bet you never fallen off one, have you?
Nope, because I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
But also she tells her that Roscoe screens her calls, and she's like, bye. But then Roscoe's like, just play that song you wrote her. It's fine. Just play the song. We'll talk about it later. Let's not talk about it. So she does. She plays the song. She's like, fine, I will. And it fades into them playing it for the club guy at the all ages club.
Yep.
I sure hate her dancing. I hate it.
It's so wiggly. It's not it's not rhythmic. If anything, it's rhythmic gymnastics. It's not
interpretive dance.
It's like when you hold those ribbons on a stick
and you're high out of your fucking mind
and that you
know
what I mean,
alone in your room, like that.
All those things. Stick ribbons, super blitz,
pointing legs,
alone. Noodle
all
body.
Over the place. She'd be kicking into their drum kits and knocking her knuckles into the guitars.
Thank God she was invisible
because she's hologram. Never mind.
Well, bam.
So they booked the slot at the gig at the amateur night. Yay, a talent scout.
Yeah, they're only allowed to perform at amateur nights.
Yeah, but a talent scout's going to be there.
Yeah.
Defib.
Yeah.
And
we get back to the car and we realize that everybody left Loretta behind, and she's sitting back like a little sad pup.
Yeah, they left her outside-ish in the rain, but she can't feel the rain and she's sad about it.
She can't go outside.
I don't even know how she's as outside as she is.
She was outside of a door, so I don't really know.
She was just under an overhang.
What happened to not being able to go outside at all?
So then it's, I fucking guess, the next day, and Sam shows up at Roscoe's to drop off a demo and finds all of Loretta's inspiration and source material.
Yeah.
/ Roscoe's burn book.
Yeah, that he X'd out some of Sam's features, and
he's like, maybe we'll use her shoulders.
Enhanced some, lowered some features.
4% of her eyes, maybe.
She's pissed.
She leaves angrily. He's confused because she just stormed out. She didn't explain. I mean, just communicate.
Yeah.
Just be like, what is this?
They do, though, because then they immediately end up at the teen club, somehow, miraculously, immediately.
Oh, God, yeah, we're back at Instant Tang.
And
I wish I knew what it was called.
Oh, my God. And Sam finally admits that she saw the photos, because he knows at this point.
Yeah. And Moist Towelette is performing their same song from earlier.
Their same song and dance.
Same song and also dance.
During the Zetabytes performance, Loretta glitches.
Ooh, yeah. And people find out she's a hologram.
You could even say pivotal.
You could say pivotal. But everyone loves it immediately. They think it's cool.
She's in the papers in 2004.
She's getting interviewed.
Mm-hmm. She's famous.
seem to be opening for infectious measles.
Are they?
That was on a headline. Or no, yeah. They're.
Oh, yeah, but they quickly dwarf them.
Yeah. Infectious measles just played at the school dance. Like,
they're not famous.
why are they opening for them? Yeah.
I don't know, speaking of Tiffany again, she was super famous and she just did concerts at malls.
Got me there. But the non-hollow girls are getting like makeover montages.
They're
the talk.
globally famous.
Yeah. The talk, not the talk, but like a show called Talk, I guess, is discussing them and the controversies. And also they're about to record an album, but they're on take 34 and the record execs are like, why don't we just fire the band? And
they're also treating them like shit. And if you're getting treated like shit, you're not going to perform very well.
No. I don't know how many takes it takes to do a song, but I guess a lot. But I'm just going to say Fleetwood Mac got it on the first try a few times. So.
Did they?
They did. Well, they never did better than the first take sometimes.
Oh.
We'll say that. But anyway.
Loretta's getting her praise. The band's getting shat upon.
And Loretta's like, do not fire them. But I don't know if Roscoe like made her say that real quick or if she felt feelings, because sometimes she can react and sometimes she can't.
Yeah, it's a mixture of things.
Yep. But later at home.
Yeah. Roscoe's with his dad.
He's checking out Loretta. Dad is. And then he fights with Roscoe.
He just wants to move on to bigger and better things.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't see her.
He's like, okay, you did a hologram of a whole human and she's a pop star. Great job. What's next?
He doesn't see her for what she truly is.
Which is human. Well, hologram. She's just a hologram.
She's in there somewhere.
We'll get to it.
Heavy breathing? What the fuck?
But she announces that she wrote a song herself. And it's dog shit.
It's the worst.
It's just other song snippets.
She can't make songs with feelings, so she literally just steals other people's. We should have remembered what songs they were, because they were like songs that we know.
Were they?
He was like, somebody once told me the world is gonna, and then switch to another song, and then he's like, you don't have any music, and she was like, yeah, I do.
Music.
Those songs have music in them, and he's like, you're just gonna like splice songs together. No.
Yeah, so she starts having another existential crisis.
She's just making a mixed CD.
She's just making a mixed
CD. It is 2004. Those were hot
remixes.
poppin'. And Loretta just wants to go to Tokyo. She's pissed that Roscoe didn't make her real.
Yeah, she tries to like go out the front door, and he's like, if you go outside, you'll be gone forever. But like,
Beta went outside.
Beta went outside, and he was back.
She's still alive. He's still alive.
Yeah.
The cat's still alive.
Did he not put her data in the cloud? Like, I mean, I guess they didn't have the cloud, but like, her data should be somewhere, saved somewhere.
And then she gives the camera a little bye, Roscoe.
Bye.
Uploads herself onto the computer and is now in a literal...
She's in the internet.
Search engine.
She's in a literal search engine. A man is driving it.
Yeah, I cannot stress that enough.
Where's his movie? I want to know about the search engine employee.
I don't.
How'd he get in there?
I feel like there's an episode of
And then they got a pop-up.
Damn.
It's Wreck-It Ralph 2. This was the inspiration for Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Was it?
I don't know.
I don't even watch it.
What a terrible movie. It's bad.
Oh, okay.
I love the princess scene. Everything else is already outdated and terrible.
Okay.
But anyway, they get a pop-up. There's web pages and emails just flying everywhere, and also, I guess, pop-ups. And she jumps into a server tornado.
Yeah, server tornado. She fucking jumps into it.
She ends up in an email sorting area, and she wants to attach herself to an email.
I think she's a virus.
Yeah, she gets chased by virus-catching dogs that are made of pixels.
Yeah.
17 pixels.
They were literally just real German Shepherds colored red.
And pixels.
And pixels.
And
with sunglasses on. They were wearing sunglasses.
What?
But like 8-bit sunglasses. What the fuck was that scene? It was a weird ass.
Or what is it? Like meme sunglasses? Okay, I'm a meme all.
Oh my gosh.
Just deal with it. I don't know.
She just keeps flinging around. And she finds a little pink-haired lady that helps her email herself to Sam.
Yes. Sam downloads her and then leaves her in the Pringles tube. She's like, all right, I'll download you.
Stay there until the next ice age, bitch.
Right.
Except Disney, bitch. She just like hoffs at her.
Yes.
Scoffs at her.
I like hoffs. But Roscoe's rolling in hot at Sam's in his fucking Honda Element.
She's being coy.
And he's like, Loretta's gone. And she's like, well, you're in love with her.
I don't know where she could have had been.
Too bad she's not real. I don't know where she is. Actually, she's here. Never mind. She's like...
She's like, you're in love with her. She's your perfect girl. But she's not real.
And he's like, what even is real? And she's like, bitch, real? Me. I'm fucking real.
And then she Me Too's him.
She Me Too's him. She kissed him.
Kisses him. And he didn't want it or see it coming or enjoy it or...
He never...
Did they end up together? We'll get there.
We'll get there. I have a note. But he did not indicate at any point that he had any romantic feelings for her. Like it's implied because of heteronormativity. But...
Yeah.
It's really like shoehorned in there. He has shown only true and great friendship.
Yeah. And so she gives him the Loretta capsule, obviously.
Yeah, she's like, I did have it, actually.
Plus, she doesn't want her. She hates her.
Yeah.
And now we're with Roscoe and the dad.
He's asking about his past relationships and then also his mom.
And like,
unsure if dead or divorced.
Such as like the birds. We thought this would come back around and maybe the dad would like find some love at the end.
We really didn't understand it when it was happening.
And the birds would fly over. Nope, but she's something.
That scene, we were just like, what's happening? We weren't sure what they were trying to convey there.
And now we're upstairs.
Roscoe is checking out Loretta's facts and figures.
Yeah.
She's remarkably... Oh, yeah. She's miraculously unharmed by her Wreck-It Ralph trip to the internet. And she asks him...
She just wants to know what it's like to feel and touch.
Yep.
I don't know how I would explain that. But he goes all erotic friend fiction.
Yeah. It's like, close your eyes and imagine you're dancing with someone and it feels like various musical instruments are doing things.
Deep. It gets deep. Too deep for me.
Yeah. Roscoe tries to touch her, but she can't feel it. And he's like, neither can I. Because he's ace.
Now we're with Sam. She's watching Loretta on her VHS tape player.
Yes. She's watching her performances and practicing. And Roscoe's watching videos that he has of Sam performing. Sam. It's a montage. We're going back and forth. Music is playing. Is this when Lelaine is playing?
Was it? Because Lelaine had a song, y'all.
Yes.
It was the worst.
It was bad.
I love me some Lelaine.
I just love Disney's in-house approach to all media.
But now.
Yeah.
We are with the dad again, who is kind of a shit dick at this moment.
We're at the record studio, and Dad's nervous. They're about to have a meeting of some kind together.
He's there with Ricky.
No Loretta's allowed.
Nope, none.
So they go into this board meeting with some record execs and like a sleazy...
And the dad's company.
Record guy. Yeah, also, it's like a joint meeting.
I take it the higher up of the
Max's
record company
mom.
And the higher up of Max's mom. Was that Max's mom?
Had to be.
Had to have been Max's mom. Who else would have been?
That's why Max was in the movie.
Yep. Okay. Wow. Realizing things right now in real time. And they join forces.
Yes.
The record company with the dad's hologram company.
Yeah, and they're like, this is the future. We're cornering the market on holographic performers. We can put them on the shelf when we're not exploiting them. And we can hit every demographic by making Loretta's of all ethnicities. Roscoe is upset because she is a person, not a program, but she is also a program.
It's too late. She's already been sold.
She's already been sold. They bought her. Dad's having a bit of a moral crisis, and he's finally backing up his son for once.
Mm-hmm. I wish Selena would go on a holographic tour. I'd be right up by the front.
Oh, God. I'd be there for moral support.
But anyways.
They
storm off. They're pissed. Ricky and Dad, gone. Pissed storm.
Yeah, they take Loretta's can, and they're like, get out of here.
But defibrillator.
Defib.
the producer.
The producer, Defib, offers Loretta an out, and he's like...
Go in your capsule, be a pop star with this scumbag, or you can get into my Palm Pilot and live a real life on the internet.
Yes. So he leaves.
Obviously, take the Palm Pilot.
Also uploads to the internet via the Palm Pilot. Roscoe arrives at band practice, and he shoves Defib, who's already there.
Man, Loretta time traveled there. He shot through the internet.
Yep. But they're like, you don't understand. He helped Loretta escape.
He's like, I quit. I'm going to start my own company. I'm done.
Yep.
And the band's like, I'm sorry, Ricky Ullman, but the Zetabytes are over.
But apparently there was going to be a concert. So there was a concert planned, and they're still doing it because Sam's like, I have an idea.
We weren't given any indication that there was going to be a concert.
No.
We should have known.
Thought they were at like a warehouse, and then he's like, they're backstage at a concert they're about to do. But
Sam's beautiful idea was to be Loretta.
Yes. And her mom is playing guitar in her place. Glad they introduced that earlier, and I wrote it down.
Oh my God. I wondered who that was.
It was her mom playing guitar on the porch, and like Phil of the Future even talked to her and stuff. And I didn't write it down because I was like, this is weird. And I guess I should have fucking known that Disney was going to be like, oh, you need that for later.
Yeah, we're always afraid that they're going to bring things back for later. Like the
birds. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. But
the concert's going pretty well.
But then, what goes north can go south. Sam flies off the stage backwards, mind you.
She attempts to do an impossible Loretta flip.
Oh, yeah, the impossible flip.
And
if a holograms come flying into the mosh pit that I'm in, I'm not going to catch it.
I don't think I would move, though. I'd just stand there.
I wouldn't just, move either. They all moved and made like a 10.5-foot radius. I'm like, let her slam.
And her wig flew off, her horrible Party City wig.
From Hannah Montana.
Cosplay wig. So now she's in the hospital in the ICU because she fell off a 2-foot stage. and she's dying.
Stage was not that big. You're not wrong.
But luckily, there are wires hooked directly into her brain. And Loretta shows up.
Roscoe pops an email. It's Loretta. It looked like a virus.
It did look exactly like a virus. It was like, hey, Roscoe, download me. And it looked...
And then he's like, okay.
Just like a virus.
And it was Retta.
It's Retta.
And immediately she just pops out and is like, I'm helping Sam now.
And he's like, that's not a computer. That's a brain monitor.
She's like, okay, bye. And she's fucking in it. That's it.
Zips in there.
Quick.
And she
sees Sam
creepily sitting
creepy
in her desolate fog
dirt.
brain. There's cracked earth. Yeah. She's got a broken guitar and weird hair. And she's also gray, like in Halloween Town when they're gray.
But she fixes her guitar and flowers grow.
She magically fixes her
and
guitar.
And when flowers grow, colors appear.
She's like, you must leave. You must leave.
They have a coma heart to heart.
They do have low heart to heart.
And Sam tells Loretta, she's like, you're perfect.
I've always been jealous, but Loretta's like,
I'm limited.
I'm limited. You get to be a real girl, basically.
Look at this place that you can create in your mind.
I can't do that.
You are the dreamer, and I am the dream.
I have only Wikipedia. When was Wikipedia founded? Does she have Wikipedia?
I don't know.
Anyway, Loretta dissolves. Glitching. Yeah, they're glitching. She
Sam
dissolves.
wakes on it.
Sam wakes up.
And is it Sam?
She's speaking with
fucking Loretta.
Fucking voice. And she's touching Roscoe. Where is Samantha?
And she's like, there was only room for one of us, and it's my turn to feel.
She can't walk. She's Ariel on land for the first time.
Oh my God.
High legs. But she's just borrowing Sam's body to like feel things. And she wanders outside in Sam's
Look at the rain.
body.
Am I everything you wanted me to be?
Yeah, and he's like, it doesn't matter. Also, where is Sam?
Just be yourself.
So she switches from being wet to dry a lot in this scene.
She switches from
and also her hospital bracelet.
Ooh, that bracelet.
It's sometimes
huge. Sometimes clear.
Sometimes clear also.
Sometimes green, blue.
Sometimes gone.
Sometimes very fitted to your wrist.
Also that. But then her body becomes Loretta, and it's flashing back and forth, and she's suddenly struck by lightning.
Directly in the stomach.
But then the lightning shoots a ghost out of her body.
A little white mist. And
in the shape of a ghost.
Loretta's gone.
Sam collapses.
Immediately they all knew.
Yes. Roscoe and her parents rushed over. Her parents have been through a lot. Sam is like, okay, but where is Loretta? And they're like, I don't know, gone. And I don't know. She ghosted away.
There wasn't enough room for them both.
Or no, Sam asked that. I'm confused.
I didn't get closure. I needed a candlelight vigil.
Yeah.
I missed her.
Specifically requested
I did.
that.
I specifically requested, and she was just gone.
Yep. And then Sam.
Or was she?
Now we're at the all ages club again.
Yep.
And Sam is doing an acoustic set. Mm-hmm. My worst nightmare. And
at the end, they're praising Rachel, one of the band members, for her backup singing skills. It wasn't her.
Yeah.
Wasn't the drummer.
Yeah.
It was a guardian angel.
Yeah. Loretta's ghost. Loretta's ghost was harmonizing with her, I guess.
Yeah. Because Loretta appears and then disappears with the mist. And she's gone. Also,
Roscoe kissed Sam, so I guess now they're dating, but it's really out of nowhere and forced.
I don't know. I just feel like Sam's gay.
I felt like they were all gay.
Yep.
And then it's over. And
it's over. This movie was hard to talk about and hard to take notes on, but it was like good.
It was weird good.
We kept wanting to stare at it. There've been a couple where we just kept pausing.
We'd have to be like, wait a minute, we haven't been taking notes.
The movies that are real, like a lot of feelings, I've noticed, we just want to watch, like Stepsister from Planet Weird.
Yeah.
We paused it so much and we were just felt overwhelmed because we just wanted to watch it.
And like when weird stuff happens, because like the best parts I thought were when she was in the internet. Loved it.
That was great.
And I loved when she was in her like brainscape. I just loved the weird not on Earth.
Yeah.
Like,
I loved a lot of
moments. They were really funny.
But if I ever feel futury again, I would watch it. I wouldn't not watch it, but I'm not going to actively seek it. I'm getting no vibes.
I would. It wasn't bad. It was funny. It was neither bad nor good.
Yeah.
It was weird. I don't know. It was fine, but I don't think I need to watch any Disney Channel original movie.
No, you don't.
Like, I don't know if I've ever even seen this one, to be honest. This might have been the first time I ever watched it, but I was it's fine. There were a lot of confusing moments, but you don't need to think about it too hard. It's a Disney Channel original movie.
Yeah, that's true. Come back in February because we might have some surprises. You never know. Some love movies.
We talked about Twilight a lot. It's not a surprise.
But maybe there are other love movies, and we're not going to watch all 17 Twilights.
We got Twilight. We got New Moon. We got Eclipse. We got Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2. Vampires Suck. Okay. Breaking Wind.
We own all these. And then our family vacation home movie.
We can read, oh my God, yes, of our trip to the Twilight Beach. We'll get into it. We can read all the books again. We can hold the flower from Bella's wedding while we clutch the stick from Twilight Beach.
Oh my God.
We have a lot of artifacts. But
with that, sounds like a good stopping point.
Please come back.
All right, goodbye, cherry pie.
Bye.